these kind of trees when it's a swamp. This one, I want to try. Looks really good. Now it's meal time after hard work. Unfortunately, we don't have miller. It's two-boy time. Instead. Good.
So what are we going to be doing now?
So this is my craft box. It's an old Swedish sugar box for sugar cones.
Okay.
So I found it on the flea market. So here I have papers to sharpen my tools.
Okay.
Different grinds from quite coarse 180 to really smooth ones.
Okay.
You can make like this kind of sharpening stones. It's wet paper.
Mm-hmm.
Have to glue it on. This costs like 2 crowns to make.
Okay.
So works best.
Very good.
So here I have different things. It's like hold fast. So just make a hole in a log or something and put this down. It helps me fix things. Of course, some spoon knives. There are one left side and one right side.
So what are we going to be making first?
Yeah, I haven't decided yet really.
Okay.
We're going to prepare the birch bark and let it soak a little more. And then I think we're going to make a handle for a knife.
Okay.
And then we're going to make a sheath for axe and probably a knife too.
Cool.
And try some braiding.
Awesome. Oh, you put your stone in water usually?
Yeah. So I let it soak. And now you don't have to put so much water when you're using it later on.
I've never put water on mine. Are you supposed to?
Yeah. Yes.
That explains.
Good. That's a good thing because then you get like a polish.
Like a residue, yeah?
Yeah.
Like
And
compound.
it's sharpened quite a lot.
Okay.
Easier. Then we leave that for later. I'm checking for all old branches, so I want to find a good piece to make a handle. I don't want too many old branches in the handle. And now I think I found what I'm looking for.
What makes you know which pieces are right or wrong?
I go by feeling really,
Okay.
what feels right. And I like so much wood as possible. So I don't want like this kind of things too much because they are really harder to cut through.
Okay.
But it could look kind of good. So now so this is a knife blade that I'm going to put on. Then I just eyeball it how much I need. Then I'm going to make a cut somewhere here and here. Have to take this out.
Nice. And completely snug, huh?
Yeah, I will get even more snug when it dries.
Okay.
I will tighten up. Now we will eyeball it and put some guy lines before we shape the handle, because the angle of the blade is how we're going to shape the handle.
So those lines is for you to know where the blade goes, right?
Yes.
What kind of pencil is that? Is it like a masonry pencil? It looks very
No, I think this is
watercolor.
children
Right.
kind of. I like the red.
It reminds me of my watercolor pencils,
Yeah.
because it seems to really mark.
Yeah, it is like.
Yeah.
It's going like licorice, isn't that the brand of that thing?
So those last lines is to keep it flat or flush, parallel to the blade, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's easy to get carried away when you're doing this.
I never thought about doing that. It's clever.
It helps a lot.
Mm.
And I like quite square design on my handle.
And that knife stand is very good for removing large amounts of wood at once, right?
Yes, and it's safe. The knife stays and you pull it more. and you use it back.
Are you going to be drawing the shape of the handle now?
Yeah,
Like a rough sketch?
it's a really rough sketch.
Okay.
I like it wider in the middle and thinner here and here, so it will be like the shape of the hand. When you close it, it's bigger inside in the middle of the hand, so it's supposed to fit in there.
There's some great carving techniques going on there.
You should use this kind of short control grip, because if you do it like this, you will cut the blade,
Right.
and you will hurt this blade and you will hurt that blade. That's why you're doing these small ones instead.
It
More
looks very controlled up.
Yeah, it is.
Stance. So are you removing each little ridge that you create, like little mountain peaks kind of thing?
Yeah, now I'm just going with the flow, so I'm going to make it a little round, then I'm going to make a little more edges on it.
Okay.
So first I'm making a square piece,
Mm.
and then I go from that to taking pieces off, and I usually go like you said, I'm taking more like this and then take the ridges off.
Mm.
But I'm going to make it a little round, and then I'm going to make it like the ridges, because it makes a more controlled grip. It looks like it's half finished, but I'm more taking away and putting it back again.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little double thing, but it looks less finished, but it works much more controlled.
Oh, it fits really well on the hand.
Yeah. That's the
In
main.
any way you grip it.
Yeah. That's the main, and it should fit in both hands. Sitting so long. Oh, sorry. bought this birch bark. It's all dried up. We had left it outside in the rain, but it's still dry in here in the roll, so I need to soak it before we can use it. So I use just a natural puddle. I'm going to make it rest here for a while.
So how long you leave it there for?
It depends how dry it is, so you can't really say. You just come and shake it, and you open it and see if it's brittle or not. So we leave it for half an hour now and check it. Smells delicious.
Sounds good. Go for it, my friend.
Yes.
It's doughy.
Nice.
My favorite food, actually. Bread and butter.
North of Sweden, they had a saying like you have to eat long time and much because everyone should be really full and it's good. But bread was too expensive, so they put that on the table, but you're not supposed to eat all of it. We call it bread for show in Swedish. We translate it just directly to English. So that was just for show. If you say it's good, it doesn't mean anything really for them. But if you say I'm going to eat myself to death, then it means a lot. Like this. Extremely beautiful because the raindrops go really super slow. They're so light. I think it's kind of fun when you're on, like at the supermarket and you go out to the park. It rains and people are like, "Whoa, it's the worst thing ever." And I go like, "This is okay. You are waterproof. What's the problem?"
You remind me of Anthony Hopkins on Instinct. When he's
Yes.
walking in the rain, just kind of,
Yeah.
I don't want to cover myself anymore.
this. I'm gonna take the wood out of this marking. And important is that it not as hello as the wide of the blade, because you want this one to flex a little, so they will keep the blade nice and snug.
So now using a hook knife, yeah?
Yes, it's easier to. I need to take out a little more here. So it's easier to control how deep you go with the hook knife. And you use quite small movement, no strength, because then you can hurt yourself. Just take your time. So now we're gonna open this thing. It's a jerry can, but it's not full of gasoline. I got this a couple of weeks ago, and they're wondering what I think about it. And to be honest, I think it's awesome.
Look at that.
So this is the fishing edition, so you have some lures with it. And here is for if you want cigars. I'm gonna put my pipes here. And we have a lighter, we have for cigarettes, a flash.
A full mini bar.
A full mini bar.
Portable.
It's really great.
So you can self-customize the thing.
Yes.
Which is cool.
So this time we're gonna do it with some Tennessee Jack Daniels.
Nice. Well, number 7.
Number 7. Golden Classic. I've seen these shot glasses before, but this is the first one with leather. Yeah, the small things. Yeah, leather on them. So it's the small things that makes everything cool.
Look at that.
It's kind of bushcrafty.
Sure will be in the stomach.
Yeah, well, we need it with all these moose flies going around there. So
all this hard work.
Hard work. So this is only for medicine.
Medicinal purposes.
Yes,
right?
it is.
Sweet.
There you go. So,
Let's
cheers.
go. Oh, number 7.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think we have a retake on this one.
Retake on this one, yeah, let's do it.
So, if you go to bushcraftfestival.se or .com, we will have a survey on that one about the festival and other things. And when you enter this one and enter your email, you will be in the competition of this one. So we'll give that away of the people that are taking the survey.
And what model is that?
Oh, I can't remember which one it is.
Okay.
It's the one that are in Lars Felt and Remir's latest book.
Okay. remember. That's a good one. Skål.
Skål.
Can I have a look at this? Something called, I don't know if you can see it, Mintu. And swear to God, it tastes exactly like After Eight.
It does.
But it's booze. Hoochie hoochie. 35% from Finland, right? No,
Yeah.
Finnish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Finnish Himalayas? Okay, that's confusing. That's why I got confused over there. I don't think they even know. Yeah, anyway. Oh man. And for dinner we're having cheese bombs baked in the Dutch oven. By the way, you want to take one out?
Yeah, it is.
Go for it.
Thank you. Lovely. Oh, these was great.
Yeah, they worked out? Perfect.
Really crispy.
Is that a sheepskin or?
Yes. Yes.
Do you think those are warmer than reindeer?
Well, yes and no.
Okay.
It depends, as everything else.
But it's probably lighter, no?
The thing is, you have the fat thing, so they will be giving you only warm when it's wet. And but the hollow hairs on the reindeer is really good isolation, and nothing sticks on the reindeer.
Does that shed like the reindeer? Because mine, I have two. One of them is I pull a head and it's a handful that comes out.
Yeah, it does like that.
But that one doesn't do it, right?
No. It depends also. You can have raw hide that wasn't prepared, and then you only use it outdoors.
Okay.
But it gets kind of smelly. So
Like my
that's the
feet.
downside.
Like my feet yesterday.
Yes, yeah, but then it makes sense.
No.
It's totally you, Rick.
Yeah, exactly. What are you doing that for?
This will loosen. It's kind of dirty, so it's just cleaning it.
Okay.
So now I'm just preparing for some strips, but I want to make a wide one.
Now, how many strips do you need usually?
Really hard to say, but like if you make this kind of sheath, I think you need 3 strips should be enough, and one big one. So not just eyeballing.
So the bark's been soaking overnight, right?
Yeah,
So now it's pliable.
it makes it more flexible, less brittle. So make it shaped like this. And this one can go even further down. Now I'm going to trim it down so The size is okay.
So what's the order thing of loops? Is one in, one out?
Exactly. I'll need to tighten it a little harder
Right.
in the beginning so it sticks. I'm gonna make, because this is gonna be the back side,
Okay.
so I'm gonna just go with double here just to lock it.
So what's this piece for now?
It's ending piece. I'm gonna extend the one because it was a little too short.
Okay. How do you join the two extending pieces?
Often I use like cross and go back so it get a hitch or something.
Right, okay.
So depends a little how much space you have left. But the best thing is you can just go the way you want to. It's nothing that is right or wrong.
Okay.
So that's the best thing making this.
So this is the end piece.
Yes.
That's to lock it in place, yeah?
Yeah.
What's that for now?
Gonna be to carry it.
Okay. And that's tarred hemp, right?
Yeah, really nice.
Feels pretty solid. So you put enough. You made some loops here. Can I have it? Yeah. Huh. Awesome. That's great. You can barely see the wooden inlay.
Yeah.
It's great. It's supposed to be like that, right?
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Right.
Because that's why we split the wood
Mm-hmm.
and made it a little thinner than the blade. So now the birch bark is pressing on the blade and the wood. So now you should leave it to dry with the knife out of the sheet.
Okay.
But this one is a quick one.
Mm. Well, I think it's great.
I think so too.
Piece of art. So Tobias now is gonna make a sheath for my hatchet. Okay, my friend. There you go.
Okay.
brilliant. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Just brilliant. Here's a crappy one.
Yeah.
Throw in the garbage. You know, I bought 2 of those already.
Yeah. That's why I started using those, because I broke 2.
Right.